Anybody that calls the World Cup a 7-game tournament does not have sense. I hate insulting because of football, but I'm telling you that is genuinely the dumbest statement I've heard in my life. You know nothing about football if you believe this. Absolutely nothing. This same World Cup that is just a 7-game tournament, look at how men were crying. Full-grown men with children, with wives, with families were crying on national television. Hungry, crying because Ireland knocked them out. Ireland that is just going to World Cup playoffs, look at how they were celebrating. Norway made it to their first World Cup in about 28 years. Look at how Haaland was celebrating. I've never celebrated any goal out of his millions of goals for City and his other club sides. The same people, some of the perpetrators of this nonsensical statement. We have seen players like Messi crying because of World Cup. Ronaldo cried last World Cup after Morocco knocked him out. Did he cry? The evidence is there, the video is there. Players cry, fall to their knees, nations cry. Look at Nigerians who have been crying for this because they don't make back-to-back World Cups. Look at Ghana, how they celebrated after they made the World Cup. Look at how teams celebrate when they make the World Cup versus how they cry when they don't make it and their emotions when they don't make it. Somebody will now have the effrontery to come and try and trivialize this tournament because Messi won it. I never heard that nonsensical statement. The World Cup is just a 7-game tournament before Messi won it. It is a rubbish statement. It tells me that you might have a football IQ that is the temperature. Like, you know when temperature is ice temperature is negative. That's how your football IQ is. If you believe that the World Cup is just a 7-game tournament, this is the biggest tournament in football. There will never be a tournament as important as this. This is a tournament that has transcended generations. From the time of Puskas, from the time of Santiago Bernabeu, from the time of Pelé, to Maradona, to Messi, to Ronaldo. I mean, this is a tournament. Ronaldinho. This is a tournament that every single nation longs for their country. Not to even win, just to play in. Just the ability to play in the World Cup is a big deal. So the World Cup, in fact, I'm making a statement right now. Saying the World Cup is just a 7-game tournament is the worst ever statement in football history. It's the worst thing you can say. It's an utter disrespect to the sport. It's a spit on the face of football. And anybody that believes in this statement and makes this statement should not have the pleasure of discussing the beautiful game. You cannot be taken serious if you just call the World Cup the biggest tournament in football by far. No one is close. A 7-game tournament.